And we're back. This is Malcontent Reynolds on the mic with Breaker Thigh. I am from Royal City Roller Derby in Guelph. Where do you usually announce, Breaker?
I am with Peterborough Area Roller Derby in Peterborough.
It's a party.
It is a party.
And so we have a little bit of a scheduling flip-flop. Both venues, the Bubble and Ted Reeve Arena, have been running late. Ted Reeve is running later than most. So we have accepted one of their games into the Bubble to get things moving because they still have a game that hasn't finished yet. We've got Professor Wrex on the mic in-house. Breaker High here from Party, Peterborough Area Roller Derby. Breaker Thigh, thank you. Keep.
Well, we're just going to get into some copyright issues.
Yeah. And Malcontent Reynolds. Well, this is a Smash Squad in orange from Montreal Roller Derby against Queen City Roller Girls Queen Court from Buffalo in black. Let's see what's going on.
Sorry, folks, I'm just getting my act together here. And I just want to say I'm trying to practice my French, so I might do a little bit of this announcing in French, seeing as on a des patineuses qui vient de Montréal.
Thunderstruck from Queen's Court is lead jammer, number 163. Your not lead jammer is unknown, but they're for sure from Smash Quads.
610, c'était Owly Shit.
Owly Shit. Apologies for swearing, but
excuse.
derby names, we gotta say them.
We can censor ourselves, but we can't censor what other people's choices.
Hey, I just noticed, Breaker, it's Team Birkenstock on the mic. Team Comfortable Footwear. This is also the first time on the live feed we've had two women-identified folks. That's a real treat in announcing.
This is my first time today on the mic.
On the mic for the live feed.
Yeah.
This is my first time today doing live feed. It's quite different. I started roller derby announcing, doing community radio. Smash Squad.
So c'est de nada. Elle est le lead jammer et elle est... Okay. Oh.
And we saw the Queen's Court jammer overtake her, causing her to call it off. Donata had to call it off. That was Fergalicious.
Oh, I said Fergalicious. Again, copyright. I'm going to have to watch my puns.
Fergavicious. That's a great name.
Seeing a lot of great names.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Especially out of the La Belle Province today. Les noms sont superbes. On a vu, oh my goodness, what was her name? It had boob at the end of it.
Beelzebub. Beelzebub.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of these Queen City, Queen's Court players play before. Is it because they came to Guelph to play Our Ladies of Pain before? I think I've seen them before.
I don't know. And that's Flatula Clark from the Smash Squad. I think her name is Flatula Clark.
Yep.
Yeah, Flatula Clark. I doubt myself.
Stretch Hamstrong following her not lead jammer. Flatula Clark coming up to it has to do with Jinxie Jones, and may I say, it's difficult to deal with.
Wow. So Jinxie Jones, she can really pack a punch, eh?
When she hits you, you feel it. Jinxie Jones is telling me it's a power jam to start. Smash Squad jammer going to the box. Roadkill.
And our score currently is Queen's Court 4 and the Smash Squad 0. It's still anybody's game.
And we're sorry that you can't see the score at the bottom of your screen like you usually can. We're just dealing with some technical difficulties, and we are rolling with it.
I didn't even notice we have the screen in front of us.
Yeah, we have the screen in front of us. We can watch the Derby live. We can watch it on the screen like the folks at home. Wow.
And that was some fancy footwork on the line by Thunderstruck. I think it's Thunderstruck.
Yep.
Thank you. Et c'était un super jam. Thunderstruck a fait sa première passe.
Queen's Court lining up in the front.
She's calling it off before the Smash Squad jammer can get out of the penalty box. Smash Squad jammer is standing, so they're going to start. They're going to have a power start, which strategically is fantastic because it gives them that extra few seconds to try and get lead. And
again, I've been playing Derby for 8 years, and the place where we were at 8 years ago, we were not at this level of strategery. Teaching our first years, like, hey, if there's somebody in the box and they're standing, call it off so you get a little bit of a power start. We were literally not there when I started.
Last year was my first year announcing at Fresh, and I was feeling nostalgic. When I got home, I looked up the live feed from my first year, my tournament here, and it was, we could barely stand up.
Yeah.
looks like Donata is going to the penalty box. That is and so is the Velvet. Oh no, sorry, Velvet Underground. Velvet not Underground. Velvet on the ground is going to the penalty box, and we have
huge apex jump from Queen's Court Jammer. Amazing.
That was Ferga
Vicious.
Vicious. Thank you.
And her bench is loving that. So far, only Queen's Court on the board with 8 points. With 4.5 minutes in, this is a really low-scoring jam. That's a testament, or low-scoring game so far. That's a testament to those blockers really just holding everybody back.
La défense est superbe. Et on a vu beaucoup de matchs très très proches aujourd'hui.
And that's really rare to see these close matches is very rare with fresh players because the skill level is quite wide. We're seeing some amazing blocking from Sriracha. As soon as that blocker gets by, she rushes to the front to give her one last hit. Jammers are very close together. Queen's Court is lead with Smash Squad right on their back.
Stretch Armstrong calling it off avant que, comment dit-on ça, Amaru la Machina.
And I'm curious because they were popped over from Ted Reeve Arena, very different floors. Ted Reeve is extremely slippy. This is extremely grippy. I'm seeing some outdoor wheels on some skaters. I'm wondering if they knew to change their wheels or just didn't have enough time to change their wheels. I'm seeing some Poisons, which is 86 durometer, and I'm wondering if that has to do with a bit of the chippiness of the game, is they just didn't change to the really slippy wheels for the sticky floor.
I am so impressed by your eye. I never would have noticed.
I think I'm seeing some Poisons, which is an indoor-outdoor very sticky wheel. Donata is our lead jammer. Queen City's jammer, Thunderstruck still in the pack. She jukes around them.
Okay, so first scoring pass from Donata, and she decides to go right through that pack. Hits it and quits it. That is 4 points picked up.
Brings nearly all those 3 blockers to their knees. Incredibly powerful yet small jammer. Impressive.
And that puts Smash Squad on the board. It is now 8-4 for Queen's Court.
Both of these leagues, Queen City in Buffalo and Montreal Roller Derby in Montreal, have very effective fresh meat programs. They have very amazing charter teams with the WFTDA. And sometimes you don't see that when they have very amazing travel teams. Some folks have amazing travel teams, but they don't put a lot of effort in their fresh meat program. So it's amazing to see these two teams who have very similar fresh meat training programs play against each other.
Both jammers struggling against the defense. That is Ferga Vicious, he gets to go by. And
takes
we've got
the outside.
Frida what? Frida Chaos, qui s'en va au banc de pénalité. Et on a Ferga Vicious qui fait sa première passe pour gagner des points. Elle gagne 2 points, je crois. 2 points pour, what are they called again? Queen's Court. My goodness, I'm so tired.
This is both like our 6th game. We've been here since, we've been announcing since 11. It's a marathon for us. The refs skate every jam, and the announcers announce every bout here. We saw Ferga Vicious fly to the outside, get on her feet, call it off. It's a very close game. 10 for Queen's Court and 4 for Smash Squad. We've got 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game.
And in case you haven't been watching all day, which why weren't you?
Why aren't you here? Yeah, why aren't you in the beaches, in the arena?
This tournament is the Fresh and the Furious 2017, and it is geared toward fresh players, which means for fresh players, fresh refs, fresh announcers, anybody who's their first year doing that particular role in roller derby. So we have here a bunch of skaters who've only been playing for a year or less.
Or less means that some of them have been playing as little as 3 months.
Yep, some of them just passed their minimums.
Yeah. In the Women's Flat Track Derby Association, which is the rule set we're playing by today, and which is the rule set most people use in derby, you have to pass a minimum skills test before you are able to scrimmage or play a bout. Team timeout called by Orange because it's a tiny, tiny bout, 20-minute bout. We have these only 1 team timeout. And with the halfway point coming and Smash Squad seeing that they have half the points, I can do that math, 6 to 12, they decided to take a team timeout. They are doing a team building exercise. All of their arms are in the air. They're doing their team cheer. Yeah, they do a growl.
I love it. We're seeing a lot of
let's see if we can see them, show them to you on camera. They're doing their growl cheer. It's a full body. When you do the when you push your body over like that, I can't even speak in English. Yeah, it gets the blood flowing, and it also just pushes all of that stale air in your lungs out, forces you to refill them. It really, really helps with movement and just shaking the energy out of your hands.
OK, je ne peux pas voir les chiffres sur le bras des deux jammers.
Des jammers.
Yeah, alors on doit...
Même que les personnes à la maison, on ne peut pas voir des jammers.
Yeah. Okay.
Les deux jammers sont dans le pack. They're both in the pack. They're both fighting.
Oh, and it looks like we're going to have a helmet cover pass. Et ça, c'est... attends, Amaru La Machina, numéro 593, qui a gagné le lead jammer. Et on a vu une passe d'étoiles.
Hannibal Schechter.
Hannibal Schechter is who has the star now?
Yes.
All right.
She fell and got eaten, which means she was surrounded by opposing blockers. She's still in the pack, so that's not a successful star pass at all. We haven't seen very many star passes. We saw the first star pass of the day in the bubble happened at the last bout with Les Québécoises doing a star pass. I was expecting more, and I warned our fresh meat from Royal City to expect more star passes. I really don't think folks change their wheels. Look how difficult La Machina is having with this floor.
La Machina a gagné 8 points jusqu'à date. Le Smash Squad a maintenant 15 points et Queen's Court a 12. Et La Machina a arrêté le jam.
You see Lee Antichrist take a big fall to the back. We try to fall forward in Derby because that's where we're wearing all our gear, is on our knees and on our wrists. And when you fall backward, I will remind you, most skaters are not wearing protection like hockey skaters do. Hockey skaters wear a girdle. When we fall back, I got a tailbone injury from falling directly backwards. And that's also quite often how you get a concussion. Your head doesn't have to hit the floor to get a concussion. A lot of concussions happen when you fall backwards and your head doesn't hit the floor, it just reverberates up your tailbone.
And I've done it too, and I've gotten mild whiplash.
Yeah.
Because your head, even if your head is protected, your neck will just
flip back right around. Yeah. Oh, we got jammers on jammers.
Both jammers were pushed to the inside and have to come back behind the pack, and that is number, hang on.
3.
Oh, boy.
3 in black. Fergavicious.
And who is jamming for the Smash Squad? That is numéro 41, Green Peas.
Sa première fois jammer, cette bout, cet jeu. I'm always excited by somebody who's on their first time jamming, especially in this fresh tournament where you like to try out different positions because you don't know what your specialty is yet.
Oh, she hits it and quits it. That was an easy sneak by on the right. Well, it wasn't a sneak by. It was just a full out roll by. That was a roll by.
On the outside, a 1-point jam, and in such a close game with only 5 points separate them. And they've been, again, really good at holding the points down. We've seen folks break the century mark break over 100. It's 18-13. This is amazing blocking happening with 9 minutes left in the game.
And if you can, if you're new to Derby, even if you're a seasoned Derby watcher, you sometimes get in the habit of watching the jammer skate around the track, and you really should get in the habit of watching the pack because that's where the action is. That's where all the interesting stuff happens. That is Stretch Armstrong that just got lead jammer status, and I have yet to see...
Smash
we had a
hat
pass.
off.
So Donata, who was the pivot, now wears the star for the Smash Squad. That's good strategy when you lose, you know you're not going to get lead to pass the panty. Or sorry, we call it a helmet cover this year, don't we? It's a helmet cover.
I say panty still, but also I'm very 2009 and
old school.
Yeah, I've come a far way. We're team leagues like Toronto, TO Derby, Toronto Derby, and Montreal, they do that immediately. And so there's a home team tournament that has the main structure like this called BC East in April. And even with the home teams, you saw as soon as the other team didn't get lead jammer, they're taking off that helmet cover, they're taking off that panty. And the rules say you have to have it visible in your hand, but again, we've had these discussions, what does visible mean? So that means you can't put it on your shirt, you can't put it on your pants, it has to be in your hand and slightly visible, but sometimes it's really hard as spectators to see who is the jammer. Have they passed it yet or not?
And that is
Jinxie Jones, huge hit on the outside.
Jinxie Jones is number 2?
Yeah.
All right.
She goes to the box for that massive hit.
I find the game is getting away from those big hits.
Yeah.
But, because it's becoming slower and more strategic, more of a catch and release. So we'll catch them and then we'll move them to the side and push them out because we've all got jobs and we've all got families and we don't want broken bones. But it's so nice to see a well-placed hit.
Well, we've started to move to a hold and hold instead of a hold and hit game. I went to a Gotham camp 3 years ago where they were telling us stop with the hold and hit and stop with the Hail Mary hits. Not because you care so much and about your, if it's clean, it's clean. If it's a clean hit, it's a good hit. But because if you miss that, if you put all your energy into running in, like freight training into someone and you miss, chances are you are going to miss because there's lots of variables that go into those big hits.
Oh,
Smash Squad just runs out. Donata right at the front of the pack. Fergovish is right behind her. Yeah, if you miss that big hit, you miss it, and then your chance is over. Whereas if you step in front of them and a friend comes to help you, bit of a jammer fight. They're trying to both gain speed. Donata comes up for her scoring pass, has to get back her own players. She gets a hip whip off of them. Fergovish is hit out.
Queen's Court is down 2 blockers right now.
2 points for Queen's Court. It looks like 0 points for Smash Squad, even though they were lead. It's 23-18. Yeah, we're encouraging the newer players to learn how to work as a team and to have the agility to get in front of the jammer and then hold them back by stopping. Having that agility, having that speed, having that control.
And work together.
Yeah.
Like recycle,
Yeah.
reform. You go down, you get separated, you skate to the front and you reform.
And notice that even Jinxie Jones, who is an amazing solo blocker, that she only uses that as a latch-ditch effort. After she has lost her pyramid, she will try a single hit. But she stays in that pyramid formation as much as possible. Yeah, folks are having trouble with this very sticky floor.
That's Fletcher Clark who is jamming for the Smash Squad.
It's a super jam for Smash Squad.
Oh,
Fletchula's got to make as best possible as she can. It's 5 points. Bring it. It's a tie game now, 23-23. This could be the lead change for Smash Squad. Let's see what happens.
So exciting.
Are you excited at home? Tell us you're excited. Get out of your seats. This is great derby. Jinxie Jones versus Fletchula Clark. She's got to fight for those 5 points. She jeeks to the inside, and she's successful.
Yes, those quick feet. She's going to call that off. If you have some thoughts to share about this tournament that you're watching today, the hashtag for the tournament is FNF Derby 2017. That's FNFDERBY 2017.
Team timeout for Smash Squad.
I said hashtag in front of that, right?
Yeah, hashtag FNF Derby 2017. Smash Squad has the lead by 5 points. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in this bout.
They go by so fast.
They go by this 20 minutes. And that's the thing. There's a different strategy to playing a 20-minute game. You shouldn't be aiming for any penalties in the first place, but sometimes as a blocker, you'll take a penalty if it involves getting that jammer held back.
Yeah.
But in these 20-minute games, you can't afford penalties. And monster, big. You can't afford power jams at all. As soon as you give a power jam, that could be 15. We had a 35-point power jam earlier from Our Ladies of Pain.
Yes, we did.
So, look at this. This game has been so tight defensively that we haven't even broken 35.
I think this morning we saw a lead get blown and then lost, didn't we, because of power jams.
Oh, that's totally normal in Derby to see.
I think that was Ann Lansing that won that game.
So power jams are essential. We're not seeing very many of them in this game, as many as we have in the morning. Oh, man, it's 4:30 already.
Oh, my goodness. I've been up since 5.
We've been in this bubble for a couple of hours. We're starting to feel it.
We're in our own little bubble.
Yeah, all the Derby, and there is some amazing recycling happening on behalf of Smash Squad. They are keeping Thunderstruck back.
Thunderstruck they're making her work. And Chaos bridging the gap. Who's that? Owly Shit is trying to fight her way through.
This is amazing. That jammer held back on a... Oh my gosh, it takes half the track to get a lead jammer. Smash Squad is the lead jammer.
And she came from behind the pack. Smash Squad doing a great job of holding Thunderstruck Thunderstruck back.
An entire track worth for her to get out. Amazing line by Smash Squad. Holy shit, gets 4 points and calls it off. I think it's a palindrome.
32-23.
For Smash Squad, they are coming from behind. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in this bout. This is an elimination bout. The points matter.
I want to thank our sponsors really quickly. Smid Construction for paving and decorative decorative concrete and whatnot. We've got CBS Certified Building Systems, Magnum Fire Protection, the Ingurv Group for all your janitorial, maintenance, carpet cleaning. Mayflower Landscaping, I think I said. Mill Street Brewery and rollergirl.ca, and of course our medics are sponsoring us. That is Spectrum One, who've had way too much work for today. We like to keep these bouts injury-free. So I can see that's Fergalicious going to the penalty box. I have
Pinky Killer is your lead jammer. She's on a power jam. C'est super jam pour Pinky Killer. Et je pense que c'est la première fois que Pinky Killer a le toile de jammer.
Oui, c'est vrai. C'est sa première fois. Elle essaie de se faufiler entre les patineuses de Queen's Court.
She has to get by Jinxie Jones, who's very difficult to get by.
She's a one-woman wall. She's everywhere. You move, she's there. Phantom. And it looks like she's going to the penalty. No. Okay, Jinxie Jones must have gotten forced out on the outside and was coming back.
Jammer for Queen's Court is standing in the box, so it'll be a tiny power start for Smash Squad, who's inching forward in their lead, got 5 points in that jam, 37 points on the board for Smash Squad against Queen's Court's 23.
And we are one blocker down on the Queen Court. Oh, I can't talk. I'm an announcer and I can't talk. On the Queen's Court side, the Smash Squad deciding to hold back a bit and see how their jammer does against this 3-wall, and no problem there.
She doesn't need their help.
No, and now they've got to regroup and get ready for Fergavicious, who has to push through not only the other team, but her own team there.
Platula Clark coming up for scoring points, and Queen's Court lining up at the back. Coach Jax wouldn't approve of that. She gets ahead and gets a cunning penalty, has to go sit down for a while. It's a power jam for Queen's Court.
I would have gone through and called that off. That's too bad.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We announcers have a lot of things that we would have done.
Yes, you learn a lot sitting in this chair, holding this microphone, wearing these headphones.
5 points for Queen's Court. They are shortening that lead. 53 seconds left in this entire game. This could be it. This could be the jam.
Now, Fergavicious basically cannot call this jam off. Well, she can't call it off anyway, right? She's not lead.
There is no lead jammer. Okay. Our lead jammer went to the box, so that means it's no lead. There's 54 seconds left in this jam.
Oh, Clark is back on the track. So now it's going to go the full 31 seconds, and every point counts. We've got 37-33 on the board right now. Both jammers fighting, struggling to get through both walls.
Actually have 40 seconds left.
40 seconds?
Look at the jam clock.
Oh, the jam clock. Yeah. Yes. So it's going to go beyond the period time. Sorry, yes.
And 4 more points for Queen's Court. It's a tie game. These points matter. Oh man, this is too exciting.
Oh, she can't call it off.
She touches her hips, but she can't call it off. She gets 4 more points. Platula Clark gets 4 more points. It's a tie game of 41-41. Are we going to have another overtime jam?
Oh, attempted an apex jump, fell, got pushed down and fell. And now she's got to re-enter. That is it. Oh.
Let's see what happens.
I see
2 points for Queen's Court.
No points for the Smash Squad. That's
Queen's Court have it. Unofficial final is 43-41. We will not be going to overtime. We have to see if the refs want to chat with the scoreboard to make this final official. Queen's Court bench is losing it. Our last bout went into overtime. This is probably not going to, but this is so rare to see this close, that low of a score for a 20-minute bout.
I'm surprised no coach is
approaching the
officials. Yeah.
I'm shocked too, where nobody's trying to argue some points. And yeah, Smash Squad is accepting the loss, it looks like. They're ready to cheer, and then they're going to line up on the... I saw players get ready to line up on the edge. Let's listen for the swooping whistle to indicate it's the official final. Head ref Joe the Locksmith gives us that whistle. The official final is Queen's Court wins by 2 points, 43 to Smash Squad's 41.
Incredible. Incredible
Shocking.
derby today. Wow.
Yeah, this is the future of Derby. The future of Derby looks bright. Thank you to everybody at home for watching this game. Thank you to Breaker Thigh for announcing with me.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Malcontent Reynolds from Royal City Roller Girls in Guelph. It has been such a treat to be in your living room today. Watch more Derby. We'll be having one more bout here in the bubble and then popping over to Ted Reeve Arena for the finals. Good night.